You're gonna come with me. Cinematic intro cutscene. Sure, why not? It's got the temporal DIALGA color scheme in the background a little, so I like that. Pressure? No pressure here, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna press X, throw one Pokeball, and you're just gonna stay in it. That's what's gonna happen here. Okay, it didn't happen. Well, was worth a try, wasn't it? I don't know. Okay, let's give this a proper shot now. Let's see what a Mark Punch does. It probably deals a decent amount of damage. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, that was a critical hit. I don't want you to land another critical hit. Is the thing. What do we do now? I mean, Ralph is too powerful to stay in against the DIALGA. He also loves me too much. So I think we let Ralph die. Because then we can go into Gengar, probably get a Hypnosis off. And then like one Thunderbolt to decrease its damage or its HP a little bit more. And then we might be able to capture it relatively easily. But we need to... Like, Flame Wheel shouldn't deal too much damage. I think. Okay, that's pretty good. Ancient Power is going to annihilate me. Which is what I was hoping for. Critical hit. Not necessary, I don't think, but I'll take it. Use next Pokemon. We're gonna go into... yeah, Gengar is the only thing left on my team that can put things to sleep. Thing is, if he, like, uses Roar of Time here and outspeeds me, that's bad. That's real bad. So, you didn't, and you're asleep. Are his eyes actually closed? They are, okay. I think he should be able to live a T-Ball from this Gengar, because he does resist it. Okay, that's good. The Dialga's fast asleep. We're not going to bother with Pokeballs here. We're going to go straight Ultra Balls. Because I gave it a shot, okay? I wanted to give it a try just in case. Holy fuck, you even broke out of that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very bad, actually. Like, these stat increases do not affect... my chance of capturing you. But why would you use Slash? Do you not have Roar of Time? I mean, I don't mind you, like, not kill... you killed my Gengar anyway. You killed my thing that could put you to sleep. Fuck. That's not good. Oh, that's bad. I guess we bait you into using Roar of Time. So that you're, like, at least stuck not being able to move for a turn. But I think I'm screwed. I might have to resort to actually using my Master Ball on this fucker. Because... yeah, the catch rate for this thing is low. Really fucking low. And I'm starting to think you actually do not have Roar of Time. Okay, one. That's one shake. You have Roar of Time. Okay. That is a fantastic animation. I don't know if that animation was the same as Sword and Shield, because I've never seen somebody use DIALGA and Sword and Shield. I don't even know if DIALGA is available as a usable Pokemon in Sword and Shield. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and assume that a Slam from a Pokemon that's 6 levels lower is not going to kill DIALGA at this range. I think that is a relatively safe thing, unless I get a critical hit. I did not. A little bit of extra damage, it could make a difference, is all I'm saying. It does not. It does not make a difference. How in the world? How in the world are you supposed to? They actually lowered the catch rate. This is not possible. They actually lowered the catch rate. This was not this tricky in the original game. Let me look this up. Because I do not believe that they left the catch rate the same. Because this feels a lot more difficult than it used to be. Pokemon Diamond DIALGA catch rate. Let's see. Palkia is supposed to be easy to catch. They're supposed to be really easy compared to the other ones, is what this thread from like 12 years ago says. So it feels like they've made them purposely more difficult. I mean, I got these revised for a fucking reason, I suppose. So let's try to put them back to sleep? I don't know. My boy Justin is so powerful, he just tanks a roar of time because he loves me. Who else? Like, Ralph can probably, like, take a hit. Just for stalling. And now Justin is dead. Justin is in fact not dead. Okay. In that case, I'm probably going to heal up Gengar. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, that was the thing. So I'm probably better off healing up Ralph. And now Justin is dead. Okay. Like, I'm giving this an honest try to, like, not use the Master Ball. I could have just, like, chucked the Master Ball at its face the moment the Pokeball thing failed. And I still might. Well, after all this, that is. But at this point, I don't think... Like, unless he struggles himself down a little more, I don't think I can damage him any more than he's damaged right now. So this has to work. And it seems like it didn't. It very much did not. Okay. It's starting to give me a migraine. At least you're staying asleep a couple turns longer than last time around. At least there is that. Just stay in the ball. Just stay in the goddamn ball. Or stay asleep. As long as you stay asleep, you can break out of a couple of balls. I don't mind. But I prefer you stay in the ball. Like, that's the opposite of staying in the ball. You woke up. Gengar is dead. Bye-bye, Gengar. Okay. Look, if I could... maybe I should have gone for the Thunder Wave that I turned down. I guess we go back into Ralph. And we spend like 2 turns reviving things. Or 3 turns even, maybe. Okay, or 1 turn. 1 turn is also a good alternative because Ralph is dead now. Let's go into Gengar. Dialga must recharge. Dialga avoided the attack. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Close software. Close. And now it's forcing me to update the software. Fantastic. Maybe they patched the fucking catch rates on Dialga. Wouldn't that be great? I suppose we're ready to give this attempt number 2. I'm going to, again, full HP, first move. We are throwing a Pokeball at its face. Just to be sure, because it would be really fucking funny. It's not happening, but it would be really fucking funny if it happened. So, but that's my new rule for any legendary, really, is we start just by throwing a good luck Pokeball. Just in case. What? No. No! Oh my fucking god! That was so close! And I survived the roar of time. That was amazing! That was so fucking close! I mean, I am, at this point, relatively sure that they did, in fact, patch the DIALGA's catch rate between updates. Because that was insane. What the fuck was that? Okay, you can take out Ralph now. You're down to a amount of HP where I feel fairly confident that you're not going to be a problem anymore. And we go into Gengar, we put you to sleep, we throw an Ultra Ball, and if that first Pokeball was any indication, this is not going to be a problem. Or you could Roar of Time and absolutely annihilate my Gengar. You could also do that. I suppose we go into Holy, we use a Revive, because we need to put you to sleep. Or do we? Let's just try. Let's just try with an Ultra Ball without putting you to sleep. Just give it a shot. Okay, we definitely need to put you to sleep. The odds of what happened there were... They were probably really low. We were really close to actually having it happen. I mean, we're still going to try to be honest with I'm not going to use the Master Ball, so if we get wiped out again, we're going to give it another shot, and maybe this time it'll actually work. But the chance of that happening twice in a row, and the second time it even being successful instead, are even fucking lower. So that ain't happening. Let's put you to sleep. You're going through these roars of time like real hard, aren't you? I think this is 4 out of 5 used up, so you're going to be out of them any moment now. Which, that's a good thing. Let's not waste any Ultra Balls on this anymore, unless you're asleep. Okay, so we revive, then we use a recharge period to heal up Gengar. And I could use some more time to like heal up another Pokemon to give me a little bit more opportunity to use revives later on, but at this point I think I'm going to switch to Ultra Balls, just to like throw some at them until ends up dying. Like, honestly, this might be an entire episode in and of itself, capturing the DIALGA. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Because it's a legendary, right? It's a legendary of the game. So we want to spend a little bit of time and have a little bit of... How do you avoid all my fucking moves? And why would you use Slash against the Gengar? I mean, you are clearly a stupid wild Pokemon. Finally, you are asleep. So now I can start actually trying to catch you. I mean, I almost caught you in the first try, which... The first try of the second attempt. It's one. It's just one. Don't wake up anytime soon, dude. I need you to stay asleep until I've successfully Stockholmed you into being my friend. The god of time being my friend. Slave. Really. Okay, so just to put this into perspective, I started this fight, DIALGA, full HP, normal Pokeball, 3 wiggles. Almost caught it. Now we're at the point where DIALGA is at as close to 1 HP as I can possibly get it without actually using False Swipe, which maybe I should see if I have a False Swipe TM. And he's asleep, and he's just breaking out without any Pokeball movement at all in Ultra Balls. How does that make any sense? Like, I know how probability works. I just got really fucking lucky, but this must mean that the catch, like the actual catch chance or the catch rate or whatever you want to call it, is still so fucking low after all these modifiers that are being applied to it. Because it's consistently not moving a lot. That's insane. Honestly, it's just insanity. But I will not use my goddamn Master Ball. I'm a pro gamer, and I will catch you in an Ultra Ball if it's the last fucking thing I do. Or a Pokeball, if it comes to that. I almost used Hypnosis again, which would have just been a waste of a turn. Wouldn't really have hurt at all. Okay, that's just one. Just one, that's fine. As long as you stay asleep, that's fine. Just fucking stay. Dude. I've been at this for 15 minutes at this point. I would very much like you to fuck off with your bullshit. Okay. Oh, we only have Justin left at this point. Fantastic. So we're about to reset again. Do we have a soft reset? That's a very good question. I probably should have looked that up before. We can revive the Gengar. Let's see. Do we have a soft reset? Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We do have a soft reset, that's for sure, but I don't know what the combination is. Let's see. Soft reset saying in Pokemon Brilliant, to reset your game, you'll need to press the home button on the Switch console. I hope it's not the actual console, because that's really annoying. Then press X button to close the game completely like you would with any other Switch game. Yeah, so that's literally just closing the game and starting it up again. That's not a soft reset. I suppose it technically could be. But do we have like a proper soft reset here? In the meantime, I might as well... You know what? Let's just throw a ball, because I'm gonna die anyway here. And DIALGA outspeeds the Gengar. So unless DIALGA is stupid enough to use another slash against Gengar, the fact that I just healed Gengar or revived Gengar is not gonna matter. Like, at all. I don't think anyway. He is stupid enough to use Slash. Okay. And actually hit the Hypnosis. Encountering static Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. I just want to save your game before the static encounter. That much I figured out on my own. Beginning encounter. Okay, so press the home button on your controller. Close the software by pressing the X button. Now open your game back up and it should let you back right. Okay, you know. No, that's not the ball that I want to use. So apparently if you close it with the X button and then immediately open it again, it just opens at your save and it doesn't open at like the splash screen or something like that. We're going to figure out if that's actually the case in a moment. I somehow sincerely doubt it, but would be neat if the Switch has like a built-in soft reset thing going for it. Would be a lot nicer if it's just like left, right, select X or something like it is in any normal fucking game. We might not need it though. We do need it probably. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Close. It very much seems like it's literally just restarting the game. That's very annoying for soft reset. Yeah, no, that is actually the fucking worst. There's really no better way to soft reset on the Switch. I'm throwing this in Discord real quick. Is there a quicker way than going to the home menu to soft reset Pokemon Brilliant Diamonds? Probably not. Okay, we know the rules. We start the fight, we throw a normal Pokeball. Last time, we almost got it. This time, surely we're gonna get it immediately, right? This will happen. We will do this. At some point, eventually. Maybe. Probably not. As long as I get DIALGA in any sort of way, that's all that I care about. But we have to try. We have to give it a shot. Just in the off chance that it actually happens. That's one. Okay, that's only one. I was really getting hyped up there for a moment. I know it's a waste of a turn, by the way. It's a waste of a turn that we could really use to deal a little bit of damage. But well, that's Mark Punch. 2 Mark Punches seems to get it to a range of HP where I'm actually pretty comfortable with. As long as I don't crit, that is. Or if you roar off time and just absolutely murder my Infernape. I survived because my Pokemon loves it! Loves me, not the pain. My Pokemon is not like into that. Maybe he is, I don't fucking know. I don't keep tabs on what the fuck he does inside his... Okay, I guess we'll be back. Attempts number... At this point, I think we're the third? Fourth? Third. I don't know. Let's throw a Pokeball, just again, as a token of a good luck. This is probably the reason that I'm fucking up so much. The fact that I'm so fucking dedicated to getting this bit. But if there was even a chance of me getting this, I have to do it, right? Okay, I didn't even get close to working this time around. At some point it will. You're starting with a Roar of Time. That's not a good start for me, because my entire strategy is kind of revolving around Infernape. Maybe I should start with one of the more useless Pokemon next time. If there is a next time. Hopefully there won't be a next time. So... Oh, and Sparky is still dead as well. That's not ideal. So what do we do? I guess we might as well go into Holy and see what, like, the Dragon Pulse does. Probably won't kill it, right? I'm 3 levels lower, it's a legendary Pokemon, we'll probably be fine. Or we could Moonblast, but Dragon Pulse will be Stab, so... Maybe this will do a thing? Oh yeah, that didn't really do a thing, did it? Maybe Moonblast will still be super effective. No, because Steel definitely resists Fairy. Can Moonblast, like, do a status effect? I don't think it... Oh man, you take hits very well, DIALGA. I don't like it. At this point, I think we're about 20 or so minutes into this. If this takes more than another 15 minutes, I'm going to throw the Master Ball. But first I need to get any way to damage this fucking thing. So... you'll probably live a Mudshot at this range, I have to imagine. Right? You got it. Oh, easily, even. Easily. And your speed... Oh, your speed fell. I actually like that. I really... Okay, I don't like this. There's no way I'm surviving that. You know what? You know what? We're going to try a different thing. Now that your speed is lowered, I'm actually going to go into Gengar. And I'm going to Thunderbolt. Because if I can paralyze you, at least you're going to be paralyzed infinitely. And I don't have to reapply Hypnosis every single fucking time. And it also damages you, like, just a little bit instead of a lot. Which is really what I want right now. Dude, like, the Roar of Time there, kind of unnecessary. Not gonna lie, like, kind of unnecessary. Next up, Justin. I think I'm going to revive Sparky because I think the paralysis strategy might actually not be a bad idea. So let's try to revive Sparky. It's definitely like, if you're paralyzed, he's going to... let's revive Gengar as well. If he's paralyzed, he's going to break through like about 50% of the time and damage something of mine. Let's revive Ralph too, maybe? Ralph can probably take a hit or two, especially since Roar of Time seems to be running out. I think he's used it 4 times so far, so he's got 1 PP left on that, I think. Yeah, now we probably should start healing people. Or Pokemon, rather. So I'm going to heal Ralph. Because I don't have a lot of room anymore to attack with Thunderbolt anyway. I think I can get one Thunderbolt off, and then he's probably at like the max amount of damage. If I get a critical hit on this, I'm fucked anyway. So what we do is we Thunderbolt once. We hope to paralyze him. If that doesn't work, we go into Gengar and we... fucking critical hits! Well, time to reset in the most inefficient way fucking possible. I thought this was a faithful remake. Why didn't you include a fucking soft reset? Okay, this will likely be one of the last series attempts. I didn't heal Sparky. Fuck. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a different strategy. We're still going to start with throwing a normal Pokeball, because again, if we actually get that to work, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. But I'm going to... hard skip the beat there. I'm going to start by reviving Sparky, because Sparky can deal damage at the same time as having a paralysis chance. And if we can get the paralysis off, it doesn't really matter what we go into next. It's just things that can take hits. So Quagsire and Ralph are going to be the main things taking hits from that point forward. And Gengar also has Thunderbolt, but Gengar just like dies if you look at it funny. So that's the problem with that. And if we die here and I do another serious attempt here, which I might actually, now that I'm looking at the clock, we'll probably start with Holy, just like to take a hit, probably like bait him into using Roar of Time for the first turn. That's not what I meant, but using Roar of Time, I meant like later, not right now. I mean, this is a proper time to be switching out into Sparky anyway. But that would save me a bit of trouble as well, right? The first, like, the meme turn, throwing the Pokeball, baiting Roar of Time, so it's also a bit useful because he has to recharge after that and stuff like that. So I think that's probably a good idea to do it that way. So, paralyze? At some point you're gonna get paralyzed. Surely. It'll happen. One day. That's a lot of damage. I mean, to be fair, that is also a lot of damage for something that is resisted. Slash shouldn't kill. It didn't. I could also really use a Mud Bomb or two on him maybe to lower his speed so that he doesn't outspeed me. That way I can get, okay, a Roar of Time. And Sparky lived because he loves me. Come on, oh, Thunderbolt. Get me paralyzed. Get me paralysis. I needed paralysis. You didn't give me paralysis, you son of a bitch. But that does give me the opportunity to heal up Sparky here. Which is real nice. Again, I would very much like the speed decrease. And again, you can just use a couple Ancient Powers and get your speed back. So it's probably not that big a deal. I also did not think about the fact that pressure is going to absolutely annihilate my PP. When are you going to get paralyzed, dude? Come the fuck on. What is the chance of Thunder? It's 30%, right? Like Thunder Bolt paralysis chance. Oh, it's a 10% chance. Okay, now that's fair then. That's fair. I guess I'll hyper potion myself again. If there were an item that would just... Wait, hyper potions only heal 100 now? Okay, yeah, now that I'm running into this, but I do remember they did change that, didn't they? Faithful remake, my ass! Sorry, I couldn't help myself keeping that complaint up. The DIALGA must recharge. Gengar used Thunderbolt. Please, paralysis. Gengar, buddy, dude, mate. Ancient power. I can live one ancient power, right? I can. And now you can't use it again, so that's for a while at least. So that's good. Thunderbolt is going to get you real low. Paralysis, not paralysis. Okay, Hypnosis. You're going to use Slash. Thank you for using Slash. I'm going to put you to sleep, and we're just going to catch you this way. The good old way. We try paralysis strats. We're going to keep trying paralysis strat probably if we don't catch him here. But you're really low on HP actually. Through all of the electric type moves, and you broke out immediately. Of course you did. There is, like, honestly, like, almost no way, again, other than full swipe, to get him into a position better to catch than he is right now. And he is being a bitch about it. So, please just stay. Ready, please? Just stay? You woke up. Yeah, that's the end of my Gengar. It's been good having you, Gengar. Now you're dead. So let's bait the Roar of Time again, because I think you've used it twice so far. So going to use it a third time here, surely. And we can revive the Gengar, put you back to sleep maybe at some point. Or you can use Flash Cannon. That also works. I will use another Hyper Potion on Gengar, just because if he like uses specifically Ancient Power, I think I can survive. Oh, that was a very necessary critical hit. Thank you, DIALGA. I thank you for using it against that, and not against the upcoming Gengar. Yeah. So, look, if you end up using all your Roar of Time on other Pokemon, and then I end this fight by sending out Quagsire, which can take a couple of hits, except for Roar of Time, I will also take that. I think I can not leave a Flash Cannon. Okay, am I going to keep being obsessed by sleep? At this point, I don't think so. At this point, I think we just go for it. Maybe we don't just go for it, actually. Let's try to put him to sleep. Let's try to put him to sleep again. At some point, you're going to run out of PP and you're going to kill yourself anyway. That's quite a while away, because I think Slash has like 20 PP, right? That being said, you can't use Slash against Gengar. I don't know how much what's the Steel type move that he keeps using? I don't know how much that has. But I think it has quite a bit as well. So we're probably not going to live long enough to see him use Struggle. Flash Cannon, that's the one. Which I think also has like 10 or 15 PP. And that's resisted, mind you. Am I going to spend time reviving something else to take one hit so that I can revive Gengar one more time and then get outspat and killed anyway? No. So we're gonna just use an Ultra Ball here. Didn't think that would work. That's a lie. Okay, I avoided that attack. That's good. That's good. Because it actually does waste one of your Roars of Time. Which I think you only have one of at this point. You only have one PP left for that. So I think this is your last Roar of Time. Which is really, really good. Because Flash Cannon can still one-shot the Gengar. But other than that, you have Slash. And one more move that I might not have even seen yet. How did I think about it? What is your fourth move? I have no idea. Ancient Power. I can take an Ancient Power. I can take an Ancient Power. I can take Slash. I just don't use Flash Cannon. I mean, you have to recharge here. So at least I get a... At least I get 1 or 2 free turns here. Up to like potentially like 5, I think, is the most I can stay asleep before waking up. So I get a couple of throws. Not going to be great if the throws are all like that, but I'm going to get a couple of throws here. I mean, really? I'm very glad that I have the Master Ball option. Because I'm starting to be kind of done with this shit. Because this is bullshit. I don't know if Dusk Balls would work on top of Sky Pillar here. Because we are in like this... Okay, Slash, that's good. We are in this like special place. So I don't know if this counts as like a cave. Otherwise I should do this at night. Which... like real big tip there. We're gonna die. I don't think that crit was necessary. Real big tip there is if you're going legendary hunting, do it at night. If they're in the overworld, or if they're in the cave, just do it whenever and use like Dusk Balls, I think they're called. Because they are twice as effective as Ultra Balls, as long as it's dark. It's time to reset. I hate my life. Okay, this is honestly the last attempt. If we get backed into a corner again, similar to where we were at before, I'm just going to like chuck the Master Ball at its face. Because I'm kind of done with this fight, honestly. I think this is the 5th attempt that we're going through so far. We're going to, again, start with a mean Pokeball throw, because that's just like for good luck, right? I've changed around the team a little bit, and strategy a little bit between attempts. Yeah, that was never going to work. We got very close at one time. We got very close at one time. Thing is for my strategy to work, I actually need to die here. So I guess I might as well just keep chugging normal Pokeballs at its face until Altaria dies. That's the strategy. Keep chucking normal Pokeballs at its face until it kills my Altaria. It's using quite a bit of PP on it, but that doesn't really matter. I really wish it would use Roar of Time. That's what it needs to use here. Not Ancient Power, that's the opposite of what I needed to do. I don't want you to increase your speed stat, is the thing. Because that's what's making problems for me every single fight. At least it didn't increase its stats. Okay, so we're going to start with going into Sparky here. Because it's going to Thunderbolt. It's got a 10% chance, at some point, surely, it's going to Paralyze. And now you use Roar of Time! What the actual I survived, okay. Paralysis. No paralysis. Fuck me. Hyper Potion because you're stuck recharging anyway. I will not live another one of those at this range. But you're not going to use it twice in a row. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Just Thunderbolt. That was a critical hit. And Paralysis! There we fucking go. On the same turn. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Spark. Because I want to deal a bit more damage. That's actually less damage because your physical defense is very high. Okay, that has been noted. Sparky, at this point, not that useful anymore. Like, honestly, not that useful. So I guess I might as well Volt Switch out. To deal a little bit of damage on my... Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that was a critical hit. And at this rate, I think we just go into... to maybe... like, do a Mud Bomb? Or, okay, or just to absorb a Roar of Time. That also works. Bye-bye, Quagsire. Fuck. It really doesn't matter what we do now, right? I guess we can go back into Sparky real quick. Throw an Ultra Ball, just see how that does. It's probably not going to do too much, but we can give it a shot. Or maybe. Or maybe. Fucking hell yeah! Okay. I knew that we were going to do that. First try. That didn't take me like 40 minutes. Maybe 45. We're going to call you, Pain. Because that's what you are. You're a pain in my ass. Very much like Holy. Which, yeah, Holy is getting, yeeted out of the party. You've been very good to have. But now we have DIALGA, so... welcome to the party. Rowan is like, the fuck did you just do? You just caught a god! Okay, so, next gym, suppose. Are you gonna give me like the Arceus flute now? That would be very, very nice. Nope. Okay, let's fly the fuck out of here. Can we fly from here? Please tell me we can fly from here. We just can't fly from here in general. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna go down Mount Conat here. We're gonna run into an encounter. And after that entire whole deal, I'm not gonna record the next episode right away because, yeah, of course, you're not dead. That makes sense. You were almost dead, though. I do like how it actually, like, shows that the Pokemon used up PP in the fight we had. Because I don't think it... in the older games, it didn't used to do that, right? Once you caught a Pokemon, the HP and the status effect would still apply. But I think they just had full PP. I could be mistaken there. I don't know when they started doing that. If this is a relatively new thing. They might have done that, like, starting from Red and Blue, but I don't think in the first couple of generations they did that. Even so, it might have been like a Gen 5 or a Gen 4 thing when they introduced that, but, it really, like, lends itself to the idea that you didn't fight a Pokemon and then get a copy of that Pokemon, but you actually caught that Pokemon. Anyway, yeah, so, let's go into the Pokemon Center to heal God. One of the gods. And then we're going to end it here for today, because that was stressful, dude. It's very fucking stressful. And I'll see you all back the next time.